Hey guys, and welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today, oh my, do we get incredibly lucky. So, I hope you guys are ready. So today's video could not start off any better. This is epic, all right? We have this guy down here, and you may kind of disregard these wandering traders as if they're nothing, but there's a mod in here that kind of makes these guys awesome. And today, I have one that is awesome. It is trading me an epic sword. I believe this is from Apotheosis. It does have capturing 3 on it, which makes me think it is from Apotheosis. But look at this. It's even got like skulls and stuff, but still, this sword is... Dude, yes, this is from Apotheosis, 100%. I need to grab that. Today, I was planning on getting a jetpack, and we're going to go Enderman hunting. If we can get an Enderman, or really any mob, to drop, we can technically pick up a mob spawner, bring it to our base, and farm that spawner for not only experience, but dude, we can farm it for ender pearls or whatever resources we want, like, and just change it as needed. So let me go ahead and grab the emeralds that I have, and we need a diamond, just a plain Jane diamond sword. Let's go ahead and grab a diamond sword, and I'm totally trading with this guy. This guy, dude, yes, please. Thank you so much. Like that, sharpness 5, mending, looting, unbreaking 5, and capturing 3, which, wow, capturing alone is super nice. Dude, you are epic. Like, but I don't need you anymore. So, get gone. And same with you. Like, I don't, what do you guys even use for? Yeah, I can't, it's not like I can save the guy. I can't. Yeah, he's done. Don't make me feel bad about doing that. Please. By the way, over here I am working on my farm. You notice the farmland looks a little bit weird. I didn't know you can click Inferium Essence on the farmland to turn it into Inferium farmland. Like, that's pretty nice. I hope it makes things grow faster. These don't look like they've grown much since I did do this. Like, it's kind of growing a little bit. It definitely is not growing very fast, but maybe there's, I'm sure there's other ways. I know pulsars and stuff, should work, like mystical agriculture. These are kind of expensive, by the way. But these growth accelerators are a good way to get this to grow faster. But as you can see, it is a little bit expensive. It does require a diamond and some inferium. And is it just regular stone? Yeah, and some stone. Makes 3 though, not bad. And you want to pillar those up. So once you get a little bit of inferium, I'll probably do that with my next crop. Hopefully I'll be able to place it under a couple of these, and maybe we can get them growing a little bit faster. That's the only problem with that. Now, on to making a jetpack. Now, a jetpack is going to be something that I need simply to find Endermen and get around and hunt mobs a little bit easier at night. So I have a little bit more, I don't know what you want to call it, just the ability, mobility? Yeah, mobility. So this is going to require some iron, some things like that, and we're going to basically be upgrading through the tiers. This is iron jetpacks. If you remember old Simply jetpacks, I think was the other version, but I believe it's the same sort of deal. So we need a wooden capacitor, just basic crafts. A lot of these iron coils, even though this is made of wood, I know it may be made of wood, but it requires a bit of iron, quite a bit of iron actually. Probably more iron than wood, because it's going to need all these coils. Same goes for each. I think these coils are copper coils. No, they're going to need iron as well. So yeah, pretty much a lot of iron. You're just going to need an abundance of it, which shouldn't be a problem, especially if you've got the bees set up like I do. I mean, the bees are looking pretty good right now. So here is our jetpack. As you can see, the capacitor actually filled it up, which is really nice. And to move to this is going to increase basically our speed. Our vertical distance it's gonna basically improve the stats. The problem with these jetpacks that I found is it almost gets too good, right? You can almost fly too fast and fly too high, and it becomes like really hard to control. That's the only problem that I've really found. So if we take a look at this, we are going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11. So we're going to need, basically for each one of these, we're going to need 11 basic coils in order to make each one. Looks like I'm running low on iron. which I mean doesn't really surprise me considering how much I've been actually using iron. So there we go. After having enough iron now, I should be able to make this. As you can see, I have a copper jetpack. Now, copper jetpack, I think this is going to be a pretty decent one to get used to. I think going higher is going to potentially get a little bit risky, but I think we can we tack this on inside of a chest slot, or do we have to put it inside here? It probably has to go here, right? As you can see, engine is off. I need to go into the controls and basically just search iron jetpacks and hit category, and you'll see the descend button. Toggle engines. We just basically need to set a key. I kind of like button 5. I don't know if my mouse keys are going to work for this, but I tend to like to use these two. Potentially, actually, 4 is probably good for the hover. Toggle engine. I mean, I can really set that to whatever. We can probably do button 4 if that works. Button 4 is in use for something else, but I can toggle that, and then hover mode, we can go back and forth. So as you can see, I can zoom up, and then hover allows me to do this, kind of glide instead of like bouncing. Hover's really nice, by the way, so you don't take fall damage, because yeah, if you just slam to the ground, you're going to take some fall damage. So I went ahead and threw on this augment onto my flex capacitor. I realize it's going to take a long time to charge. As of right now, with our current RF situation, we're not generating all that much, but good news is Big Reactors is in here, and I haven't got to play with this mod in a while, and I really want to play around with Big Reactors. So that is something that I potentially want to get into, and I think will be really fun to play around with again. Now, as you can see right here, I have the coil. So it is storing, it does have more in it than my current capacity of my jetpack. So we do have a little bit of time to play around here. I need to grab some carrots. I can eat some gold carrots, why not? I also decided to grab some empty bee jars just in case we uncover some bees while we're out. But I am after Endermen. And another cool thing that I should be able to do is I can go through and set this to night vision right here and give myself night vision as needed. Oh, this is nice. This is where the spell books really come in handy. So this is going to help me, 1, find Enderman, 2, it's going to allow you guys to be able to see a bit clearer. So hopefully we can find some Endermen on our journey. That is going to be the ultimate goal, because I need a few more Ender Pearls to kind of jumpstart some of the stuff that we're working on. And looky there. Here are some Endermen. Perfect. Man, that was actually really perfect. Now, you know, I would go the pro strat, but because we have this sword, I really don't feel super scared of these Endermen like I normally would. Like, I am expecting this to be a pretty easy fight. Look at these. Look at this sword, just completely demolishes and gives us so much loot because we have the looting on here. Oh, my Ender Pearls are no longer an issue. Wow, today's video, man, is just going so smooth. Like, oh, this is so nice. Like, I'm glad we did all this stuff before going mob hunting. Look at this. Since when do I ever find Endermen just laying around like this? I never find Endermen as easy as I'm finding them right now. They're literally littering the land. Look at this. There's one right here. Of course, we have some other mobs to go after beforehand, but I mean, come on, fella, come after me. Oh, I need to be careful. I am losing a lot of health. Woo! Okay. Anyways, that's what the golden carrots are for. As you can see, the night vision is a great help. Oh man, and the fact that it's free night vision is so nice. Yep, it's an Enderman party over here. Just Enderman after Enderman. Oh, whew. That was close. Maybe I should be a bit more careful with these guys. I do have this really nice dreams, captive dreams sword, but I can still take some damage, which I probably should be more careful about. Let's see. Do me good. Don't hurt me. Wait, did you... Wait, what? I hit the Enderman. Oh, big boy. Okay. Whew, that was a close one. Like, I was literally one shot away from dying. Yeah, I think we have a good amount of Ender Pearls for now. So I was just taking a look here at these HumbleBundle botany pots. Is that right? Botany pots. And I noticed this right here says a small pot for growing all kinds of plants, right? This has terra still, but if we take a look at like the normal ones, I think the hopper ones are the ones that, yeah, the hopper ones do require you to go into botany in order to get. These up here are a little bit different, but I don't know if there's a way to auto harvest them by hand. Like I think it's wanting you to do it by hand, and I can see it can grow mystical agriculture stuff, and that's actually kind of cool. So how bad is this to make? It's not horrible. So let's go ahead and make a couple of these. Let's see. So we can make a couple of these. I kind of want to place them down. These are not hoppered, so they will not work on their own. But if we take a hoe, we can actually make farmland out of dirt, which is still, it's kind of neat. So we can make like regular farmland, like automatically, and then grab some mystical agriculture essence, add that to it to get the inferium farmland. This will make it grow faster. We place that in there and then grab some seeds from like our mystical agriculture farm over here. Pretty sure it's nighttime. We can light things up. Here we go. So yeah, let me go ahead and I might get lucky and while harvesting these, I'm going to go ahead and just grab 2 of these. I kind of want to see what it's like. How well does this farm? Like, do these, like how quickly do these grow? Wow. I can definitely tell you they are definitely going to grow faster than the crops out there. The only problem is this is not able to be automated, I don't think. I think we can right click it. So there are users though that could right click this for us. Right click activation using any item. Now I don't know, I want to test this out. If we could potentially get something to do this for us, then we wouldn't have to worry about the hopper ones until we of course go through Botania. Of course Botania is not horrible to get to Terra still. It's not super bad. So long as we got a good coal source, which we sort of do. Look how quickly that grew. Okay, so what do? We just right click to harvest. Okay, so you just seen I right clicked the harvest. Let's see, user. Now this right here, this item user, I don't know if this will work. And there's no like activator or clicker, right? And a dispenser can only do so much, but this right here is probably about our only option. And this can use an item. I don't know how well this will work, and I think it requires some power as well. So let's go ahead and get this set up. I'll get this put together. Let's see. Oh, and we're missing obsidian. So of course I got to go farm some obsidian, and then I want to test this out on this block. So you didn't just see that, but it did just do a thing, and I didn't even give it power yet. Let me try this again. I didn't even give it power. I just put it to redstone on, and it farmed this. I don't know if I got the drop, but it did seem to do something. Item user. It doesn't have anything in its hand. It's not even powered right now. But will this work? That's what it did something. It did punch it, and I didn't punch it, I'm pretty sure. Almost. Okay, so it broke it, but as you can see, it didn't drop anything. I think that's because it's actively using, like it's punching the item. I don't know how that works. Maybe it just needs power, and then it should be good. Like it does have some power, tick delay, and maybe we can give it an item. I don't know. Oh. Use. Alright, it's trying to use it. I just don't know if it's like right clicking or it's like actually punching. I think it's punching. Was it? It's full growth. Oh, so that time it worked and did give me the item. You know what? I think it's because there's a chance that the item won't actually grow. So I think we just come up with a way to automate the botany pots. And technically this probably doesn't even need power, because I think it ran on its own even without power, so long as it had the item ready to be farmed. Is that the case? I think that just wiped the power from it. I'll try it again, but hopefully it'll drop an item. Maybe it's just that random chance. Yep, nope, it actually works. All you gotta do is set this to on, doesn't even need power, and it just clicked this, and it harvested it. So technically, yeah, I don't even need to worry about that. I just need to let this run. So right in here is my little setup for this, and it's actually working pretty well. So it is a very small setup, but it's a proof of concept. These item users are not the greatest thing in the world to use a lot of. Of course, they're not the greatest thing to make a lot of either. So long as I guess you have obsidian, you can make a few of these. Now, this would be pretty good for like automating like a small crop. You don't have to put inferium in here. We can actually just farm carrots, for example. Like, carrots are a really good food. And so if we pop this out, we could just put a carrot in here, and that would give us like a pretty decent amount of food. And I believe we can still use the inferium farmland. That is going to speed up the crop growth. And yeah, it'll grow carrots in here. You can see the grow time is a little bit shorter. So yeah, we should be able to get quite a few carrots just from that. But like I said, you could use inferium for it. I am waiting for my major farm to grow up, and the higher tier, by the way, you go on the farmland, the faster overall it will go. So I noticed some people were saying, oh, like the cloches are nerfed and everything because they're so slow. I think it's because you need the tiered up farmland first, and then it should go a bit faster. Now, I did want to upgrade my refined storage system today, and that's the whole reason I went after ender pearls. I need to go ahead and take this grid, and what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to put a node down here. I'm going to make this a little bit smaller. I know I should be using an axe. I'm going to place this down here, and what I'm going to do is there is a specific thing that we need to make in order to get a wireless storage set up. I know, this is going to be super cool. So it is going to require a bit of RF. I already have some of the things made, like the range upgrades. These are what require most of the ender pearls. But the main thing I need is this crafting grid, a couple of advanced processors, and what we're going to make is not a wireless grid, but a wireless crafting grid that is from this add-on mod here. So as you can see, wireless crafting grid, we have everything we need, and thus we can make this. Now, you need to shift right click this onto your controller, and then you should be able to access, but you can see there's no wireless transmitter in range. That's where we need to make the transmitter. So at refined storage, this is the little transmitter that we can make. It is going to require a machine casing. Bam, we pop that in there, we get the transmitter, and then inside the transmitter is where we're going to put these upgrades. And let me go ahead and get some oak. That way we can just cover the hole up when we're done. This is going to give us a pretty decent range around our base so we can access our system. We don't have to keep going back in the hole. So all I got to do is place the node here. And then inside that, I place my upgrades. You can see 48 blocks is what it's going to give me. And then I can just close this up as if it never existed. And now I can access, same as if I was just right-clicking anywhere, except for this uses a little bit of power in order to do the crafts. So I should be able to reach quite a distance over here, and still be able to access. 48 blocks is a pretty good radius. Of course, we couldn't access it from that village over there. But there are other ways of extending this range. So it's not perfect, but it is pretty great considering we've been living in a little box down here trying to get things done. Now that we've upgraded this, it does come with a cost, and that is 52 RF per tick in order to run this. So I do need 2 dynamos in order to get this running. Our power is getting a little bit out of hand, and we're going to need to worry about upgrading our power soon. Probably really soon. So because we have this jetpack, I do want to go on just a tiny adventure. Maybe we can find while we're out here, I don't know, just some more bees maybe. That would be really nice. I wouldn't mind finding a few more bees of different types. Maybe finding some more villages. Because so far I've traveled a good distance in this direction here and this direction, but I've not traveled up here or down here. So don't really know what is in these directions. So might as well discover that. We do have a little bit of power. Oh yeah, by the way, this was over here. I did see this. Like, there's a witch farm potential. Like, I guess if you were in vanilla, like, this would be a pretty good spot for a witch farm. Like, it's just out in the ocean. Like, there's not much land around it. Like, that's a good spot for a witch farm. All right, so I'm going to do a little bit of exploring here. And like I said, I just kind of have to kind of look around. Maybe there'll be some extra bees that I might find floating around. These forests are really, really dense, by the way. Oh, here's a nice little swampland. Nice little swamp area. Oh my gosh. The frogs from Cork are just out and about here. Oh, I love this. By the way, if you've not seen what the frogs from Cork look like, well, there you go. You're welcome. So while I'm out here, I was actually also on the hunt for spruce. I really needed to get some spruce logs. And look at this. For some reason, there's like a random spot of spruce here. I don't know why. Seasonal birch forest, but I found some spruce. I will happily take, though, some spruce saplings that is butted up next to this. Now, this is also a very interesting log. Zelkova log? Very interesting. And this whole forest, like the red leaves on everything, super bright. What kind of flowers are these? Oh, this is from the BYG mod again. Well, looky there. I ended up finding myself an astral sorcery little thing. I believe that this wasn't in here when I first started the pack, so this is freshly generated land. There we go. Pop this open. And ooh, we just unlocked some constellations here. I'm actually going to take this sea lantern as well, because that is always really nice to have, is that sea lantern just laying about. I'm also looking for some like randomly generated structures and such. Ooh, this is nice because that's some nice mossy stone hanging around. And this is redwood log. I'm definitely going to take a bit of this. This redwood has some nice texture to it. Very, very cool. So apparently I just got an advancement. Rocky houses among the giant trees. Very, very cool looking. Okay, just a random house with a bed. Okay. Anything else in here? Just kind of just a nice little house with a bed and lanterns, which I'll definitely take these lanterns for decoration. As I totally forget that we are in the newest version of Minecraft. And that's just one of the things that are here. Oh, there's a bunch of houses. Like, these are villages. Wait, what? Yeah, these are like villages. Am I going crazy? Is this like a custom village for this biome? There's a smoker. We'll grab that. Huh. Yeah, it's definitely like a little village that's kind of just out here. Hey, there's some more houses. I'm going to check these out. Yeah, this is definitely a village. What in the world is this? Wild cherry? These cherry logs are... Wow. Okay. Very dark in texture. Very red on the inside. That's kind of cool, man. These leaves are pretty, though. Like, I want some of these saplings just to, like, put around the base. Yeah, those would definitely look good. I'm gonna definitely keep some of those. Those are totally worth it. Man, I thought all the other biomes were really pretty, but this one's something else. Like, man, I like these BYG biomes. These are really pretty. So what an interesting trip. By the way, I seen this guy on the way back here, and I didn't know if I should go after him or not, but I'm gonna use this sword to potentially get that looting as we go into circles. He's got a pickaxe. I'm not too... He's the shiny, apparently. Oh, did he dive at me? Wait, what? Trying to get some crits. Ow. Okay, maybe I should just start swinging. Just stop. I am taking, like, that armor he's got on is so good. This sword is barely doing any damage. That's ridiculous. This is my good sword. This is my good sword. All right, come on. All right, that was a crit. Another crit. I don't think that's mattering, though. It's doing a little bit more. Like, the crits are definitely getting through. Still at 11 damage, so that shield is holding this guy up. Holy moly. He hasn't budged. It's 11. 11 damage. He hasn't budged. Oh, wait, now there goes his heart. Wait, I'm looking at his armor value. What a... I'm a total noob. Look at this. You would think I would know what Minecraft means, like the Minecraft stuff looks like. Oh, and... Please drop something worth doing that. Okay, so we end up getting Mana Boost 3 and Projectile Protection on our chest piece. And we got a pickaxe. That's diamond level. I mean, that chest piece is pretty good, though. As always, guys, I want to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor, and that is going to go to Cardi Massey. Thank you so much for being a Patreon. And guys, if you're interested in becoming a Patreon yourself, of course, all you have to do is click the link down in the description below and check out all the awesome information there on the Patreon. Also, while you're down there, be sure to check out my Discord and hop on over there. We have an awesome community, and you don't have to be a Patreon or anything to join over there. It's just a great place to hang out, talk about Minecraft or modded Minecraft or games in general. Here recently, we've been talking about a lot of Destiny, which is just what's been hot over there. So if that's something you would enjoy, be sure to check that out. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to give this video a huge thumbs up. Also, click that subscribe button if you haven't already. And guys, I hope to see you in the next episode. And as always, thanks for watching.